What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today, I'm going to review Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 5. Oh my god. What James Gunn can do in 37 minutes, because that's how long this episode is. So this episode, we pick up in the past, like, because all the episodes start with a flashback, right? We pick up at Rick Flag Jr.'s funeral, right? And we get another great scene between Amelia Harcourt and Rick Flag Sr. Um, and this is before she really met Peacemaker, right? So this is before she had the feelings for Peacemaker that she does, right? So she's like, "Sir, I mean Rick Flag, I mean Rick, I promise you, whoever killed your son will pay." And she knows it was Peacemaker. He doesn't know at the time that the flashback is happening because he's not director of Argus yet. But then we pick up again. Then we have a theme song. The theme song's great, with the dance number. And then we pick up in modern day. Now modern day. If you guys don't remember how the last episode ended, Harcourt 1 texts Peacemaker 1, our Peacemaker, and she says, "Come meet me," but then she kind of gives him a warning, "Stay away." But our Peacemaker, wants to go to the other Earth because um, everybody, like, life is looking really really bad for him right now, right? So he doesn't stay away from Harcourt 1 and the Argus agents. So um, he's like avoiding. He knows that people are watching him because of the message she sent. So he's like maneuvering around because they have Judo Master, like, has a sniper rifle trained on him, and then they have like Rick Flag Senior's there, Sasha Bordeaux's there, which we'll talk about her in a minute. Which I am very happy with her character because they're keeping her comic book origin, right? Um, Sasha Bordeaux's there, Judo Master's there, Langston Flurry's there, and a bunch of other Argus agents. And then what happens is, so he's like avoiding all their little traps and stuff because she gave him the warning. And then she's like, "Chris, what the fuck are you doing here? I told you to stay away," right? And he's like, "I have one question for you." "What?" "And get out of here, get out of here, get out of here," because she doesn't want Rick Flag Sr. to kill Peacemaker, right? Because that's what Rick Flag Sr. wants to do, right? Because Peacemaker killed Rick Flag Jr. So um, he goes, he goes, "Did the one night stand on a boat mean anything? Mean anything to you?" And she's like, "Fuck no. I told you it didn't mean nothing to me." So then he walks away, but, well, Flag's not an idiot, right? He knows that Peacemaker's avoiding his traps and stuff. So he's like, well, he's talking to Harcourt, um, box him in or whatever. So Peacemaker tries to fight them off. He punches an Argus agent. Then we find out, which gets me very excited for the future of the DCU, that Sasha Bordeaux is a cyborg. Now, why that gets me very excited about the DCU, in the comic books, Sasha Bordeaux is Bruce Wayne's bodyguard. And Sasha Bordeaux is a cyborg, right? Basically, what they say in the episode is she was in a plane crash and, like, half of her body was disfigured. So Argus took her and turned her into a cyborg, right? And I like that they kept that. So she has a shot on him, like a gun, a gun. Like she like she has a gun, but then we find out, like, she has neural implants, right? And she like scans him with the eye, and she's like, "Sir, I have a like 100% chance of hitting him, but I'll kill him if um I hit him." And Flag's like, "Do it." So Harcourt runs in, knocks him out, knocks Peacemaker out. And let me just say, y'all, Jennifer Holland this season has the best action scenes. Like, she got ripped and jacked for this season, bro. Like, like it's incredible to see. So that happens. Well, you have that Rick Flag Senior and Peacemaker have their first interaction, and Peacemaker still feels like he still feels really bad for killing Rick Flag Jr. So like Rick Flag Sr. is just beating Peacemaker to shit. And like Amelia tells Economos to like put his name in the system, like put his name in the prison system, right? Because right now, it's basically like Rick Flag wants it to be CIA type shit because then Rick Flag Senior can kill Peacemaker, right? So Economos does that, like puts his name in the system, and then Sasha comes in. Peacemaker's name is in the system, so Rick Flag has to give him back. And while that's going on, you have Red Saint Wild hunting Eagly, and there is a great like Eagly has some great action scenes. There is like Rick Red Saint Wild dies because Eagly has a great action scene where he calls in a bunch of birds, and they all like peck his face and rip his body to shreds. And then he basically, I wasn't expecting them to kill off Michael Rooker, but James Gunn loves to kill off Michael Rooker, I'm assuming. Well, he does, because he killed him off in Suicide Squad, he killed him off in Guardians, and he killed him off in this, right? So Red Saint Wild is dead. And then, well, you have that going on, like, they deliver Peacemaker back to Vigilante and Adebayo, but Peacemaker is beat to shit. So he's like, Harcourt did this to me. Harcourt did this to me, right? Because Harcourt, as I said in my last video, I think she's a double agent, which turns out that I was right, right? She's on Team Peacemaker's side, but she wants to get her job back, which she did because she helped Rick Flag, right? But Peacemaker's like, I'm done, and Adebayo's like, what does that mean? And then he's just like, nothing. So then Peacemaker, Judo Master is following Peacemaker, Vigilante, and Adebayo back to Peacemaker's place, and the end of the episode is Peacemaker deciding to live in the other dimension, basically. And then Harcourt, Economos, Vigilante, and Adebayo are all going to get Peacemaker in the next 3 episodes of this show. I can't believe we only have 3 episodes left in this season. But I gotta talk about this. Guys, they put James Gunn's musical taste is on fire this season, especially in this episode, because not only does he play some great music throughout the whole series of Peacemaker, like throughout both seasons, this season, like the last like montage where Peacemaker's writing a note to Adebayo saying basically, I love you, I hope you're good, turn in the alien device, because Peacemaker fully intends not to come back. He's like, I'll say yes to the other Harcourt, and we'll start our life together. And I really do think the Earth 2, where Peacemaker's brother is and the alternate version of his father is, I think it's Earth X. If you don't know what Earth X is, it's basically it's basically what if Germany won World War II in the DC universe. I really do think it's Earth X. I don't know that for sure. I'm thinking we're gonna find that out next episode though, because I think most of the episode is gonna take place. Next week's episode is gonna take place on Earth X, and that's just my guess. Yeah, that and then throughout that note writing and like their reactions, like Vigilante's a psychopath, but I also think like they haven't said he's autistic, but he has a lot of autistic esque qualities, right? Like for example, when autistic people like somebody, they really, 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 really like somebody, and when they love somebody, they really, really, really love somebody. Vigilante's best friend, at least in his mind, is Peacemaker. So Vigilante like breaks down and cries when he finds out that Peacemaker left him a note, and yeah, and then at the end of the episode, Harcourt is like, "We're gonna get back peace. We're gonna go and get back Peacemaker." So Harcourt, after all that, is on Team Peacemaker's side, and the song James Gunn uses at the end of this episode made me very happy. James Gunn finally in the DCU, because he's used Guns N' Roses before in the MCU, I think, but that was for Love and Thunder, never mind. James Gunn has finally used a Guns N' Roses song. Guns N' Roses, for those of y'all that don't know, I think are the best rock band of all time. So he uses November Rain for the end of the episode, like for a montage, and it's incredible. So yeah, there's one thing I don't like about this episode, and like I told you guys, like even though I'm a massive fan of James Gunn and I will cover everything DC, going forward on this channel, like everything, like that's why I have the DC universe discussions that I do every Sunday, right, along with this video, right. He the list off a bunch of facts about this animal and stuff like that. I don't find that shit funny at all. Like, I don't find it funny at all. I actually find it kind of annoying, because it's like every episode, Vigilante's like, list off facts about owls, list off facts about, like, manta rays, list off facts about this animal, right? I find that really annoying. I gotta keep it 100% honest with you guys, so I find that really annoying. That's one part of the episode that I didn't like. But other than that, I thought this was a great episode, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching these videos, these Peacemaker reviews, as much as I enjoy reviewing them and enjoy reviewing stuff on the DCU. Because honestly, guys, like, the DCU videos that I do, like the podcast that I do every Sunday, I call it a podcast because it's a longer form video, but the DC Universe discussions and the Peacemaker reviews are some of my favorite videos that I've done on this channel in the history of this channel. So I hope you guys are enjoying these reviews, and thank you so much for all your support. And again, stay tuned for Sunday, because I have like 6 or 7 topics for episode 3 of the DC Universe discussion series. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy this review, and I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you have a great day, and God bless you guys.